Bom dia, everyone. Well, today I am meeting up with the amazing Keah Nguyen. She is somebody she's one of the first people that I met here in Lisbon. And she is a stylist, but really she's so much more than that. She has built a business around helping other women, making sure other women succeed, not only in business, but in their personal life also. So today I wanted to take you down to meet Keah, and we're gonna have coffee together, and we're gonna chat a little bit about her business and about why she does what she does. So come on, let's go have a chat.
So I'm Keah, and I was born in Vietnam, and then I moved to Australia in my childhood. I grew up in Australia, so I very much consider myself Australian. And I'm currently living here in Lisbon with my amazing boyfriend, who is also an Australian. And we are living a life of adventure, shall I say. I am a stylist, but my specialization is in self-image. So I help women get connected to who they are, their own greatness, and who they want to become in life. And then we use the clothes to help communicate that to the world. So I've always, as a child, I was a very creative person. I loved design, I loved arts. I had decided for myself that I wanted to become a fashion designer because I was drawing sketches, and I had folders of like outfits, and I was dreaming about how, you know, when I have the money, I'm gonna like make this outfit, it's gonna make out of this material. And I just remember feeling scared about being a fashion designer. And I had this vision for myself that if I did become a fashion designer, I'm going to be very poor. I'm going to be competing with other talented people, with networks, with money, you know, with whatever, more than me, and I'm going to fail, and that's just not okay for me. I went for the safest route, and that was business, finance, and accounting. That's what I did at uni, and I really hated it. I actually, you know, people were so surprised. How did you go from a top student to somebody who's failing? Because I wasn't motivated, I wasn't interested, I hated studying, and I went and got a full-time job. So I started a full-time job in my first year of university for a consulting company as a cost control analyst and a project officer for mining construction companies. And then when I finished my uni, I realized that I didn't want to stay in mining. It was a very male-dominated industry, and I never felt like I quite fit in. You know, that was another career crisis where I go, okay, what do I want to do now? And what I did was, okay, well, I graduated with this finance degree, I may as well do something with it. So I went and applied for a graduate role for a national financial institution in Australia, so it's one of the biggest in Australia. And so I spent the next 2 years with the company doing this graduate program. By this time, I was still so lost. And the more I was getting deeper into this career with this bank, the more lost I felt. You know, I chose my degree out of fear that I wasn't going to make it on my own. I chose it because it was the safest route, and so it became hard work because I was still trying to survive my career rather than thrive in my career. You know, like I kind of like went everywhere. I was a high performer, and yet I didn't get anywhere, which is so inauthentic. Because of the career journey that I went into, and I had to really wrestle with myself and my confidence, and, you know, imposter syndrome, all these things that I had to deal with being in mining, working with older men, Caucasian men, and then being in banking, not knowing where I belong, going all over the place, experiencing like 6-7 different business functions and still not finding a place that I'm satisfied in. I had to really deal with my own psychology and my own confidence, and, you know, how I relate to people and how I relate to my work, and, you know, what matters to me. And throughout that time, I got trained also as a coach. So like my specialty was in leadership, communication, and transformation. Not only did I learn about me and what would help me feel confident, what would give me more power in life and in work, I also got to help women with that as well through conversations that really make a difference. But when I was coaching people, I really fall in love with people. I really, really did. I really love, you know, getting to know them, what made them the way they are today, who they want to be, and what's between who they are today and who they want to be, and how can I help you with that. And I remember this one time when I was coaching this lady. She came to see me and she was like this. I was coaching her through something, and within I think 20 minutes she kind of bloomed. Like she was like, oh, I can do this. I am confident and I am powerful and I am courageous. And then I had this little thought in my head, and it just came to me like as a little thought, and the thought was, okay, so you've changed, but how can you go home and the people around you know that you've changed? And how can I help you communicate that in the quickest way possible? What is the fastest way? How could you walk into a room and people get that you've changed? And then one day I just sat down, everything just went like this, and it made sense. I go, I can be a stylist. I know what's missing. And what's missing is not more of fashion. What's missing is more of who people are and what's important to them and what they're about and who they want to become. It is about fashion, but it's not about fashion. I don't really know how to explain it. I just know that fashion has a way to bring your inner beauty and to also reinforce who you want to be to yourself. It's got this kind of like magical power, but it's not the focus. The focus is you. I feel really, really connected to it. I feel very strongly pulled to this. This is authentically who I am. Even though I say that clothes is really powerful and clothes is essential to who you are and how you live your life, it actually doesn't matter because it's not who you are. It's just what you wear. It's just stuff that you put on you, and you can change it and you can, do whatever you want with it, but you shouldn't let that define you. I also feel really proud. Yeah, what makes you different and what makes you, maybe there's meetings that people and the men are talking, and then you walk in and they become quiet. It's not because you don't belong there. It's because you're so powerful, people are intimidated by you. So just own it. You got this job for a reason. Somebody believed in you. You didn't get this job, by mistake. So why do you think that you're a mistake? You're not a mistake. You belong here for a reason. And they put you at the same table as all these other people, so what makes you think you don't belong there? Yeah.
I love your story.